Hey, good afternoon. I wanted to get on today and do a continuation from my last live. And my last live, just to do a quick recap, was on habits, how to shift or break habits and create new practices. And on that, I mentioned about identifying the why. So today I want to delve a little bit more on that. I hope that you've had time to do the exercise that I mentioned, which was go down and write a list of the habits that you currently have or the ones that you want to shift and put beside them a want or a need. Now, if you've done that, this is the next step to take. So the next step is beside each one of those, I want you to identify your why it is you want to either shift, break, change, whatever word resonates with you, that particular habit. Do you consider it a good or a bad habit? Generally, if it's a good habit, you wouldn't want to change it, right? So if it's a bad habit, and that's why I go back to that word association. For us, for some reason, habits tend to have a bad attached to it, an association attached to it. So really that's the next step, is identifying why. If you're a drinker, a smoker, take drugs, a gambler, it could be that you're not eating healthy food. Write down next to each of those habits that you've recorded your why. Why is it you want to change that habit? That's the next step after that list that I mentioned in the last live that I did. This is the next step. Now, I can give you basic quick tools, but I see all of those as a band-aid. If we don't do the foundational work, the groundwork, and really identify on a deeper level, the vertical level of what's going on within that habit, we're just I can say, yeah, do this, do this, do this. But is that fix going to be sustainable? Or is it just going to be temporary? Because take a moment and think about how many things that you've brought in to shift particular habits that you've had that haven't served you very well. And you've gone and you've just started doing alternatives. How many of those have been sustainable? And if they have, well done. That's fantastic. But how many other things that you haven't been able to stick to? I know for me, exercising is one that I really struggle with. And I'm still identifying my whys. I'm working on putting my whys and not going, because I want to be skinny. It's about identifying I'm getting older and my whys are really becoming quite strong. And so I'm really now sticking to at least walking every day. I'm not at the gym yet, I'm not there yet, or exercising workouts, but at least I'm committing to the walking, and that's at least serving my legs, my ankles, my knees. So that is a work on progress for me for habits, really creating healthier habits. And I'm identifying not to take I'm not using the word exercise, because as soon as I hear the word exercise, it's like, I don't want to do that. So even shifting my language is assisting me to really shift those and to create really healthy practices. So take some time out for you. If you've done that first exercise in that live, now I want you to do the next step, is attach your whys to each one of those in that list that you've done, and see if you can identify why you need or want to change that habit. Because once you can identify your why, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you the next step of this process. I hope that you have an amazing day. I hope you take something away from this. I hope you're doing the homework. And please, if you've got any further questions, don't hesitate to put it in the comments or DM me. And I look forward to seeing you next time with another tip on habits. Take care. Have an amazing day. Bye.